Hi, Maurice down in Core Focus. Thanks for coming through to the video. What I'd like to share with you here is what I know to be the 5 critical success factors in winning government tenders consistently. I'd also like to go on then and to just step through you quickly our time frame, how we work with clients over the tender response period in getting tenders in on time and in their best shape. So let's get underway. The first critical success factor is to get started early. Too many times I've seen companies leave it until the last week or the last 10 days or so, and then there's a whole mad rush and the quality of their tender suffers. So the first critical success factor is G. G stands for getting started early. Now the second one that I know, and this has all come from my experience working inside the tender evaluation rooms, and that's a key point of difference with Core Focus. Clients have said it's like working with the chair of the tender evaluation panel before tenders go in, but let's get on with it. Okay. The second key success factor is you have to know and be able to identify the information you need to build a strong tender. So you need to get in and analyse that RFT and build up the information you need. Things like, what's your methodology? Have you got reference projects that shows where you've done this kind of project before? Have you got a good outline of your project team that you'll use to put this tender together? Okay, so information. Second critical success factor. What's the third one? I hear you say. The third one is when you're in there writing your tender, you have to address the assessment criteria. Now, it's vitally important that you address all aspects of the assessment criteria. Don't leave 2 or 3 out. Actually, it's a really good idea if you take each element in the assessment criteria and make it a subheading. That'll make sure you answer them all. Okay? Because every one that you don't answer is assessment points just flying out the window. Okay, the fourth one is evidence. E stands for evidence. You might make these claims in there, but you have to back it up with concrete examples and a demonstration of how you will deliver the service or the product. You need to give a detailed explanation of for example, your methodology. Okay? Don't just make bland motherhood statements. You have to back everything up with evidence. And the fifth critical success factor, and this is an important one, is 2. 2 stands for 2 drafts. Don't make the mistake of thinking that you can just put a tender in one draft. We've done a lot of these kind of work and these kind of tenders at Core Focus, and we know from hard-won experience you need 2 drafts, because as you work on the tender, your understanding of it gets better. Okay? So there you have it. The 5 critical success factors in getting tenders that win new business consistently. Alright, let's move over here and have a look at the key milestones in the time frame for getting that tender done in good shape. Tenders are usually 25 days. That's the tender response period. That's how long you've got. I'll just keep it short, but these are the critical ways that if you work with us, this is how we'll do it. Okay? Day 0. By day 3, this is where we're beginning. As soon as that RFT comes out, we want to know about it and we'll work on that with you to pull the tender apart so that by day 3, we'll have a good understanding, a shared understanding, both you and us, on what's required to get that tender in. Then, up here to between day 3 and day 14, we're working on the first draft. We need that amount of time because that's when we're really getting inside your business, getting to understand what you do and how you do it, and marrying that up with what the tender is required. At day 14, we'll give you the first draft back to you so that you can have a look at it and come back to us with any amendments that you need. The next key date is day 24, because in that period we're working on draft 2. Remember, this is after you've given it back to us with any amendments. We work on draft 2, so that by day 24, your tender is done, complete and in strong shape. Why do we say day 24? Because we like to submit the day before the tender's due. If you can, stay right away from day 25, okay? Because we've seen and know stories about companies that have missed the closing date, and all of this work has been for naught because they've lodged the tender late. No good, avoid that. Okay, so by day 24, again, just to reiterate, day 24 is the submit date. So there you have it. A quick overshot on the 5 key success factors that you need to have in place to consistently win tenders. And if you decide to work with us, this is how we'll do it over the 25 days of the standard response period. Okay? Draft 1, draft 2, submit. That's how we work at Core Focus. I hope you've got something out of this video and it's been useful. If you'd like us to work with you, or if you'd like to work with us, please give us a call. We'd love to help you.